Imagine stepping back in time, not just thousands, but tens of thousands of years ago. Welcome to the Paleolithic era, a world shaped by ice and the relentless struggle for survival. This isn't the brightest, savage landscape of popular imagination. This is a world of intelligence, innovation, and incredible resilience. We're in a vast, snow-covered boreal forest. The air is crisp, the silence broken only by the crunch of snow underfoot. Here, a small band of hunters, a family unit, moves with a purpose that has been honed over generations. Look at their clothing. It's not just rough animal hide. It's tailored, stitched together with sinew, designed for warmth and movement. These are the master clothiers of the Ice Age, using bone needles to create garments that allow them to thrive in these freezing temperatures. Notice how they communicate. There are no loud calls, no grunts. Instead, they use a complex language of hand signals, a silent, intricate dance of strategy and coordination. Every gesture has meaning, conveying direction, prey location, and timing. Their faces are not vacant or primitive. They are sharp, focused, filled with the intelligence of a species that has learned to master its environment through cooperation and keen observation. The lead hunter kneels, his movements fluid and economical. In his hand is a revolutionary piece of technology, the atlatl, or spear thrower. This one is beautifully carved from reindeer antler, a testament to their artistry as well as their engineering skill. The atlatl is not just a stick. It's a lever, a force multiplier that can launch a spear with incredible speed and accuracy, far beyond what the human arm alone can achieve. It extends the hunter's reach, turning a simple spear into a lethal, long-range weapon. He fits a long, fletched spear into the device's hook. The feathers provide stability in flight, another brilliant innovation. Every element, from the carved handle to the sharpened flint point of the spear, is the result of accumulated knowledge passed down through countless generations. There's a tense quiet as he takes aim. The survival of his family for the next few days, perhaps even weeks, depends on this single moment. This wasn't just a hunt. It was a display of advanced cognition, social cohesion, and technological prowess. These early humans were not simply surviving the Ice Age. They were conquering it day by day with minds as sharp as the flint they knapped. Their legacy is not just in our DNA, but in the very spirit of human ingenuity that continues to drive us forward. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the deep past. If you found this fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories from our ancient world. In the vast, silent expanse of a snow-covered wilderness, the line between life and death is razor-thin. Survival here isn't just about strength or skill. It's about the unbreakable bond of community, the instinct to protect one another against the unforgiving elements. Today, we witness a powerful testament to this very bond. A hunt, a ritual as old as the mountains themselves, has taken a perilous turn. One young hunter, Kale, is down. A fall has left him with a broken thigh, a devastating injury in this remote, frozen landscape. The biting cold seeps into his bones, and pain is a relentless companion. In this moment of extreme vulnerability, alone, he would stand no chance. But he is not alone. His companions don't hesitate. Panic has no place here, only focused, immediate action. There are no modern medical kits, no emergency services to call. They must rely on ancient knowledge, passed down through generations. Their expertise is born from necessity, honed by the very wilderness that now threatens them. Watch closely. See how their hands, weathered by the cold and hard work, move with purpose and surprising tenderness. They select straight, sturdy branches from the forest floor, their lengths carefully chosen to immobilize the injured leg. These will serve as splints. With strips of rawhide leather, they bind the branches securely around Cal's thigh. Every knot is tied with precision, tight enough to provide support but gentle enough to avoid causing more pain. This is wilderness first aid in its rawest, most effective form. Their expressions are a mixture of deep concern and unwavering resolve. There are no frantic words, just a quiet understanding that flows between them. Each person knows their role. While two hunters tend to cause immediate injury, another is already at work constructing a means of transport. He finds two long, robust poles and lays them parallel on the snow. A large, durable animal hide, a prize from a previous successful hunt, is stretched taut between them and fastened securely. A makeshift stretcher, a litter, begins to take shape. It's a simple design, yet it will be strong enough to bear Kel's weight and carry him to safety. This isn't just about survival. It's a profound display of empathy and cooperation. In a world that often feels divided, this scene reminds us of a fundamental human truth. We are stronger together. The silent, snowy forest becomes a classroom, teaching a vital lesson in trust, resourcefulness, and the incredible power of helping one another in a time of need. The journey back to camp will be long and arduous, but they will face it as one. Thank you for watching. If you found this story of resilience and community inspiring, please like and subscribe for more glimpses into the human spirit's ability to endure and overcome. Imagine the world tens of thousands of years ago. Not the chaotic, British existence we often picture, but a world of quiet ingenuity, warmth, and community. Step into this Paleolithic cave, not just a shelter, but a home. The air is thick with the smell of wood smoke from the central fire, its flames dancing and casting a warm, golden light across the stone walls. This isn't just a random space. It's organized. It's lived in. Look over their sleeping areas, thick with furs and dried grasses, promising a comfortable rest from the cold outside. And hanging from the ceiling, a larder of dried meats, a testament to successful hunts and careful preservation. This is a place of foresight and planning. The fire crackles, a constant, comforting presence. It pushes back the immense darkness of the prehistoric night and draws the clan together. As we move closer, our focus settles on an elder of the group. Her face, a beautiful map of wrinkles, tells stories of countless seasons. She sits with a quiet, focused grace, her presence as steady as the ancient stones around her. What holds her attention so completely? Let's get a closer look. In her weathered hands, she holds a marvel of engineering, a tiny, delicate needle no bigger than your pinky finger, painstakingly carved and polished from bone. It's smooth, sharp, and perfectly formed. This is not a crude tool, it's a revolution. And watch her skill. With a surgeon's precision, she threads a thin, strong strand of animal sinew through its tiny eye. She's not just patching a tear, she's tailoring. The leather she works on is cut and shaped, designed to fit the human form, to offer warmth and freedom of movement. Each stitch is deliberate, a tiny knot of knowledge passed down through generations. This single, elegant tool transformed survival. It meant warmer clothes, better shelters, and the ability to thrive in the harshest of ice-age climates. It's in these small, quiet moments, by the flickering firelight, that you see the true spark of human innovation, the drive to not just survive, but to create, to improve, and to make a home in a wild world. This is our story, written not in books, but in bone, sinew, and stone. Thanks for watching. Deep in the darkness of the cave, the world shrinks to the warmth of dying embers. The hunt is over, the day's struggles have passed, and now a profound stillness settles over us. Here, by the gentle glow of the fire, we are more than just hunters and gatherers. We are a family, a clan bound by the shared rhythms of survival. Look around, faces are softened by the flickering light, bodies at rest after a long day's toil. The air is thick with the scent of wood smoke and the quiet breathing of our kin. This is our sanctuary, a pocket of peace carved out of a wild and unforgiving world. Among us sits Kale. His leg is bound, a stark reminder of the dangers that lie just beyond our cavern walls. The hunt was successful, but it came at a price. Yet, there is no pain etched on his face tonight. Instead, there is a quiet concentration. He holds a small, delicate thing to his lips, a piece of bird bone, hollowed and shaped by patient hands. It's a simple flute, a vessel for the breath of our people, a tool not for hunting, but for healing. As he closes his eyes, he pours his breath into it and a sound emerges. It's a sound that's not of the wind whistling through the rocks or the cry of a distant predator. It's a melody, pure and clear, rising and falling like a gentle stream. The notes drift through the cavern, wrapping around each of us like a warm hide. We listen, we don't speak. Words are unnecessary now. The music speaks for us, sharing stories of the day, soothing the aches in our bodies, and easing the worries in our minds. A soft smile touches a mother's lips as she rocks her child. An old warrior nods his head slowly, his eyes reflecting the firelight, lost in memories. Cal's music connects us all, weaving our individual heartbeats into a single, shared pulse. This is the magic of our nights. It's in these quiet moments, filled with music and shared silence, that we find our strength. It's not just about surviving the day. It's about finding beauty in the darkness, creating harmony from nothing, and reaffirming our bond to one another. The melody is a thread binding us together, reminding us that even when one of us is wounded, we heal as one. As the last note fades into the shadows, a deep sense of peace remains. We are home, we are safe, and we are together. Thank you for sharing this moment with us. If you felt the warmth of our fire, subscribe for more stories from our world. Imagine this, tens of thousands of years ago, long before the first cities rose, long before the written word, a person not so different from you or me steps into the quiet dark of a limestone cave. The air is cool and still. They place their hand, firm and flat, against the cold, rough stone. Then, with a mouthful of red ochre mixed with water, they spray. A cloud of crimson pigment bursts forth, clinging to the rock around their fingers, their palm. When they pull their hand away, a perfect silhouette remains a ghost of a hand, a permanent echo of a fleeting moment. It's a signature, a declaration. I was here. This simple act is one of the first known forms of human art, a primal scream across the abyss of time. What drove them to do this? Was it a ritual, a story? Or just the simple, universal human desire to leave a mark, to say to the future, remember me? We can only guess, but that handprint is a direct link to our deepest past, a message in a bottle from the dawn of consciousness. Now, let's fast forward through millennia. Empires rise and fall, languages evolve and disappear. The world transforms beyond recognition. And in our time, today, another person enters that very same cave. It's dark, but this time, the darkness is pierced not by a flickering torch, but by the sharp, electric beam of a modern flashlight. The light sweeps across the walls, the stark, cold blue against the ancient stone. And then, it lands on something familiar, the red handprint. It's faded, weathered by the ages, but it's unmistakably there. The same shape, the same size. Slowly, a modern hand enters the frame, hovering just inches above the ancient stencil. It's a mirror image across an ocean of time. The warmth of the earthy red pigment, made from the very ground beneath their feet, now bathes in the cold, clinical light of a battery-powered device. In that single moment, 40,000 years collapse. We see the fragile, mortal hand of our ancestor and the equally fragile hand of our contemporary. It's a powerful, humbling reminder technology changes, cultures transform, but the hand that reaches out, the spirit that yearns to connect, that remains the same. We are the continuation of their story. Their questions are our questions. Their hands are our hands. We are still here, still leaving our mark, still reaching out from the darkness toward the light. What will we leave behind for the hands that find our marks 40,000 years from now? Thanks for watching. If this made you think, consider subscribing for more journeys into our shared human story.